Okay.
How's your day been?
It's been good. This is on live, so it's
You don't want to talk about your day?
no. Gotta mute this.
Let me get some candle.
Hello. There's no E on my name, Michelle. Just going forward. My mom thought she was creative. I was going to say too. We're just going to wait for some more people to show up.
A message from me or for me?
She got a message from you last week, probably.
Tell me what you're talking about. Oh, yeah.
See that message I just sent to you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I wasn't purposely playing with it. I was just trying to follow the stream. But yeah, I got it. Michelle, maybe on aside from this, you can tell me what message? Not right now, right here. You have my personal Facebook there? Anyways, um whoever's in the chat room and wants the reading.
It's just four of us. Oh, four of us. Oh,
Exactly.
there's one other person.
Yeah. Let us know that you're here via chat.
Yes, please. Otherwise, we don't know you're here. Okay.
Oh, hey, that's my friend. You gotta read him, Joanne.
I don't have to do anything.
Yeah, yeah, I can't read him.
All right. People are coming in. Awesome.
So I can do Janet.
Maybe I want to read Janet. We'll give it a couple more minutes, just let more
Waiting for people to
people
come in.
show up. Karen, all right, yep. Please chat in here as you come in, so we know who's in here and who needs a message. Okay, well, I guess we can start. Rackley, you want to start?
You want me to start? Okay, fine.
Okay.
I will go to Janet.
Okay, Janet, if you're still here, please let us know because people have come and gone already.
Just type it in the chat.
Yeah, there's a bit of a lag. Oh, we got a Karen here too. Okay. Oh, okay, no, that's right. Janet, if you're still here, could you please type in the chat that you're still here, please? Okay, we lost a couple of people, so. Okay, so Janet's not here at the moment. So who's still here, please? Because we've had a couple people come and go already. So if you could please let us know who's still here by chatting, typing in the chat box, please. Oh, Mark's there. Nice to see you, Mark.
How's it going, Mark?
Okay, so this thing does not tell the truth.
You can't handle the truth.
Okay, so we have 3 people. Karen's still here. Okay, so I can't go by this number because it's doing funny things. Okay, we're still looking. Janet, are you here?
I'll just go to Karen then.
Okay, you're gonna go to Karen then?
Yeah, sure.
Alrighty. And go for it.
Okay, Karen. So give me a second to tune into your energy. Just make sure you allow me, and don't be afraid, because usually all the messages that come through are enlightening. Okay, so Janet's still here too.
Okay, well,
Anyway,
you can Janet after.
yeah, I'll go to Karen. So I think, Karen, the main thing that's on your mind is there's a gentleman that keeps popping up. Current partner. I want to go say it's a current partner. Someone that you're up and down with. Someone that you've known for a while. What message I'm getting for you is you're right. Whatever it is that you are thinking in your head, you're right. I get the gist that someone is trying to basically convince you of a different scenario. I don't know if that makes sense, but just bear with me. Someone's trying to convince you that things are different than how you see it. But I think the way you're seeing it is clear. And at the same time, I also got the feeling that it's like you're looking for someone, so which is really confusing. But this can't happen. Maybe I'm getting like tuning into 2 people's energies at once. I'm not too sure, but maybe it's you want something from your partner that you're not receiving currently, and you're thinking about moving forward. Are we still on? Yeah, we are. Okay. Um, Thinking about moving forward. Basically, the message that I got for you is follow your intuition, follow your instinct, follow your gut. Whatever it's telling you to do, trust it. Trust in the unknown. You will be guided. You're taken care of. That's the message I have for you. Thank you.
Okay, short and sweet. Okay, Mark, I'm going to come to you because you're saying you're having some problems, so I know you're there. Okay, so Mark, as I come as I come into your energy, I kind of want to laugh. I think life's not too bad for you right now. I'm feeling pretty positive. I'm feeling pretty light. I just feel things are going good for you. I don't feel any stress. You just seem to be coming into, okay, thank you. What they're telling me is that you're coming into some downtime. You're starting to learn how to manage that downtime with all the busy stuff that you do. So that's actually a very good thing. But they are saying there's still room to go, because although they're telling me you're taking a little bit of time, this doesn't stop. The brain is going still. Okay, so although they're applauding this downtime, this you time that you're taking, they would encourage that that includes resting this a little bit. And let's see, they're showing woodworking. They're showing me like a hobby of woodworking. I know you've done some metalworking. I don't know if you've done woodworking, but they're showing me woodworking. And it actually looks like working with tools. But they said if you don't want to do that, you could do what's called whittling, so carving wood, small things. And they're saying that that will engage your brain, your hands, so you'll be less busy up here because you're focused. And that's what they want you to do. They want you to take this downtime that you've started to take for yourself and really make it you time. So maybe you're into whittling. I hope you are. If not, look for some creative venture like that to do. But I really do see woods involved with it. Yeah, they're talking about, oh God. Oh, they're going too fast. Okay, so they're talking about more schooling. Yes, more schooling. Like you, I know you're always in a perpetual study mode, but apparently there's something else coming. It's a branch off of something else. So they're not telling me what it is, though it does. They are kind of telling me now. It's to do with the energetic magic, but it's a branch off of that. So kind of a sideline to it. It's not exactly energetic magic pure per se, but it's something related to it. So watch for that. And they are saying whatever that is, whatever that class is that they're talking about, you really know most of it, but there's going to be a couple of little things that you haven't gotten in some of your other studies that's going to help make things click for you. So although you may look at and see this program come up and go, I know this, they're telling me that there's a couple of crucial points that you don't know and that will make sense to you because of the way the teacher presents it. And that's all I have for you, Mark. So get going on that you time with this being quiet. And they really do, they really are happy that you are starting to take some time for yourself. So I'll leave you with that with blessings. Okay, Rackley. Did you want to go to Janet now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which was the first?
Yeah. Janet, are you still here?
I think she is. But
let's make sure. Oh, we got Cindy. And for those of you who have just come into the meeting, if you could please type that you're here so I can keep record and we can try to get to everybody in a message. Okay, there you go, Rackley.
Okay, Janet, for you, as I tune into your energy, I feel like currently you're in a stage of growth. You're in a moment of growth. In the tarot, this is like the Hermit card. It's sort of like where you take a step back and you just refocus and understand and it's not the most fun place to be, and at times it can be very confusing. But this is the moment that these are the cycles, actually, the moments that come around for everyone, where we have to get real with ourselves. We have to understand who it is that we are, and make sure that we're not lying to ourselves about anything. This is so easily um looked by, like we all lie to ourselves, I believe. Like I haven't met one person who doesn't lie to themselves inadvertently, not consciously, because it's so easy to do. Because there are certain things that we want to know and we want to see and we want it to be a specific way. So we live in that type of reality as best as we can. Don't fear though. Don't stress too much about it. It's a mix of awakening with just seeing reality differently. If you feel like you're a little bit isolated, that's or like if you feel like, like your old friends, you're no longer clicking with your old friends as much, or things are just not the same, it's just like, and everyone's like, oh, where's the old Janet? I don't know where the old Janet is, because the old Janet is growing. It's like that. um just be okay with allowing the change and allowing yourself to be yourself, and don't worry, because you're not the only one. There's a lot of people going through a similar experience right now, I think, as the whole planet raises their vibration as a collective. Leave you with that. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Rackley. Okay. Um, Sylvia, I'm not sure anybody else is having those problems, so it could be on your end. So if you could kind of play with that a little bit. Okay, Cindy Kendall, are you still here, please? If you're here, please type in the chat. Okay, great, Cindy, that's awesome. Okay. Cindy, as I come into your energy, I am gobsmacked with grief. What's that all about? Okay, just give me a second. Because I'm trying to understand if it's grief for a loss of somebody or if there's something else going on here. And as I'm sitting with it, like my heart's beating really fast, I'm feeling anxious. Okay. So what I'm being told, Cindy, is it's grief about life in general. I get the sense that you're kind of disappointed with life in general. It's been a bit of a letdown. It's not what you thought it was going to be. It's not going in the direction you want it to be. And as I'm sitting with that, Cindy, what Spirit's telling me is you need to relax. You need to relax about how fast life is going, the direction it's going. Spirit has your back. They absolutely have your back. But you're in this funk. Things aren't flowing. And this, again, they're not blaming you, but they're sort of going to put it right on your shoulders, because as you're putting out there that, oh, I'm disappointed in life. Why don't things go the way I want? All these sort of things. You're kind of telling the universe that you're expecting more of what you already have. So we need to change that, because that's how the universe works. What you put out, you get back. Now, let's not say, oh, I'm going to put out, I'm going to win $1 million, because it doesn't quite work like that. But you are putting this negativity out, this disappointment in life. And so you're getting more of that. So let's flip that around. when you find that you're feeling this disappointment in life, that it's not what you thought it would be, let's take some baby steps and look at some of the things you've accomplished, some of the things that bring you joy. It could be just, they're showing me an orange colored lollipop. Maybe you like lollipops, and, you remember the last time you had one and it was a fun time, you were out with friends, whatever it might have been. Let's start focusing instead of on the disappointments of life, because we all have that. They're not going to candy coat it. We all do. But let's start focusing and paying more attention to the little thing. Tomorrow, if you go outside and the sky's blue, be appreciative of that. Show gratitude for the blue sky, the breeze, all these little things. And I'm getting wicked goosebumps. So if you start projecting gratitude, even though your life may not be perfect right now, but you start projecting gratitude for the little things that are in life and about life, you're going to find the universe goes, oh, hey, let's bring more of that to you, because again, that's how the universe works. So I know I've kind of made it simple sounding, and I really do understand this will be a challenge because of just how you feel right now, but one thought at a time. The trick here for you, Cindy, is to catch when you're getting into that negative mindset and go, no, okay, Joanne said, let's focus on something positive. So try that. Okay, flip it before you keep feeding it. You have total control over your mind. You really do. We all do. So if you continue thinking these thoughts, that's on you. Okay. And again, there's no judgment here. It's just observation. So as much as it's on you, you also totally control flipping it around. They know absolutely. They're showing me that you can do this. You just have to believe you can. Okay, so Cindy, I'm going to leave you with that with blessings. And please try the gratitude. I really, really know that that's going to make a difference in your life. So blessings. Okay.
I'll go to Nat.
Going to Nat.
Nat, as I tune into your energy, I feel confusion. There's a lot of questions. Where do I belong? What am I doing here? Type of big life questions. Just don't worry about what messages come through, because nothing gets revealed that you don't want revealed. Spirit doesn't work like that. They will never publicly, deliver a message that you wouldn't want anyone to know. So, in a way, just don't worry about what I'm gonna say. Just let me, tune into your energy. You are. What I'm hearing is you're a special kid. That's what I'm hearing in my ear. So, you are on your path to discovering who you are. So don't be afraid of the process. You will most likely have to overcome challenges in life that are, I hate to say it this way, but more frequent or more grandiose than per se other people do. And that's because you're being taught and you're being prepared for a specific type of work. You see, light workers are usually at early stages of their lives faced with a lot of challenges and tribulations, and they're very hard to overcome, but that happens so that later in life you can use that experience to help other people with it, so you can easily relate to other people. um, just know that nothing happens for no reason, and even though it may feel like you're alone at times, we're never alone, because there's a lot more going on in this universe than it seems. So in time, your answers will get answered, but no one else can answer your questions but you. You have to allow yourself to tune in and see the signs and see the answers. You have to sometimes ask for answers to be shown to you out loud. And then I hear everything is going to be okay. Everything is okay. That's what they're saying. So if you worry a little bit too much, the trick is to just trust the unknown. Trust in the unknown. I'll leave you with that.
Okay, thank you, Rackley. MCZ, are you still here? If so, please type in the chat.
He's here. He should be here. Name Zach.
Zach?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's here.
Okay, Zach. I like that name, by the way. Okay, so let me start the timer. When I come into your energy, the first thing Spirit told me is you are a friggin' bull in a china shop. You try to literally bull your way through life, force things to happen with little thought. Not working out so well for you, is it, Zach? You need to, it doesn't work. It just doesn't work. You cannot force things to happen. You might want things to happen. That's different, but you are trying to force things to happen. And they're showing me door after door after door after door. So, all right. But they do want to say good job for trying. That's a good thing. Okay. So they're not opposed to you trying, but you need to, I won't say relax, because they really are enthusiastic about you. They're saying your gumption, you're wanting to make things happen. That makes sense. Okay. But part of the reason you're also getting this resistance, because you're not following the right things. You're going after the wrong things. You're going after what you think is going to make you happy, what you've been told should make you happy. But in essence, it's really just, it's not fulfilling. Okay. They're showing me after they say that you on a beach, feet up, lounging on the sand. And okay, thank you. Recentering yourself. What they're encouraging you to do is to review what's really important to you. And I've said this in other things. If I was to give you $50 million today, with one exception, that you had to get a job that you love to do, it could be anything, but you had to work, what would that be? Because that's what you have to do. You have to love it. It has to light you up. That's what they want you to do. They're showing me you on this beach, chilling, relaxing. You can have a drink, whatever, but you need to reevaluate what's important in your life and what you would really do if you had that option of the $50 million given to you tomorrow, as long as you did what you truly loved in a job. Why they're asking you to do this is because that's one, why you keep going up against walls, is because of this. You're following the wrong dreams because you really haven't thought what you'd want or what really would fill you. So they're saying stop following false dreams. They're a waste of time. Stop bullying your way through life because you can't force it, as you're finding out. So, yeah. And they're saying, and it's okay. They're saying you're thinking I'm full of shit, and that's okay. You can think that, but it really do reflect on your life, whether you believe what I'm saying or not. There is a process you need to go through to reflect on what you actually want to do, not what you've heard you need to do or what you think. Really feel it. That's where you need to go. Once you do that, I'm getting wicked goosebumps, Zach. Once you do that, everything opens up magically. You will no longer have to force your way, try to bull your way. It will just open up. So, in a way, be very thankful that you're running against all of this, because it's stopping you from going a direction that won't make you happy and waste your time. So the quick fix is chill out, relax, do the $50 million thing, and really see what's important to you, and go in that direction, and all those obstacles will disappear, and you won't have to be that bull in a china shop anymore. So I'll leave you with that, Zach, with blessings.
Bull in a china shop. Nice one. What's a china shop?
Are you serious?
Yeah, like what?
A,
Is it shop owned by Chinese people?
a store that sells china? Like China is a name for porcelain plate.
Oh. Like, okay, fragile things and stuff. Okay, gotcha.
I love you,
Oh
Riley.
my god. Sometimes I have these moments. Yeah.
Okay.
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 So hi Nadine.
And I'm writing down all the names of people coming in.
Let's see who's next on the list.
Well, we have a ton of people, so you tell me who you're drawing. I'll tell you them.
Okay. Let me see here. Tomorrow. Who wants a reading? Type it in the chat.
Okay, Irakli. We have a zillion people here. I'll tell you who we have. We have Chisa,
Yeah.
Nor Bung.
We'll go to Chisa.
Chisa? Okay, there you go.
Okay, you guys will get readings too. Okay, so Chisa.
Barbara doesn't do.
Chisa, are you here?
Yeah.
Okay. Chisa Ryu. I get it. I get this feeling that you're a very private person. You don't really like to talk about yourself too much, or like to disclose much about yourself. So if you want a reading, please give me permission to tune into your energy. Get the feeling that you're a very fragile individual. Someone might say something somewhere and it has a big impact on you. In a way, when we're like that, we give our power away to other people, have too much control over how we feel. We have a troll in here, this guy Mike O'Dwyer.
All right.
Keeps saying stupid stuff.
Okay, I'm going to remove you.
Thank you. It's bugging me. I'm sorry about that, Chisa. Sometimes we'll get them people who have nothing better to do. So when we are greatly affected by what other people have to say about us, we're essentially giving our power away to other people. And this is a choice. This is a choice. Usually other people talk about you when they are themselves insecure or themselves have, yeah, when they're not happy with themselves. They tend to go to other people to distract themselves from having to face themselves. I hope that makes sense. What they're saying is focus on you. What others do, we cannot control, and we cannot change or whatever. And we shouldn't even try to. What they're saying is lead by example. So the best thing you can do to even like shut somebody up is to do really good things for yourself. So take care of yourself, and you know, if it's go to the gym, work out, get into the physical shape or whatever it is, it you have to just focus on you, and you will see over time that people like this person Mike over here, they will give up because you're no longer giving your energy and your power away to them, right? Whether if it's your workplace or whatever it may be, just be the best that you can every single day for you, not for anybody else, for you. And trust me, you will be untouchable. You'll be untouchable. It makes you very powerful. When we give too much care to what other people's opinions are, then we lose all of that. We can never be self-confident in that manner. Um, yeah. Then life becomes crappy. I've been there. I've been there myself. I think everyone's been there. Today, I just do me. And there's still people who don't like it. But there's so many people every week who tell me that I've helped change their lives. And that's the most powerful thing ever. That I feel as fulfilled as I could possibly feel. So this is an example. It took a long, long road and a lot of I'm still working on myself. Let's just put it that way. It never ends. Yeah. So I hope that helps, and I hope that resonates. And I'll leave you with that. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, Rackley. Barbara, are you still here? Barbara Wells, if you are, please type in the chat. Okay, great. Okay. So, Barbara, as I come into your energy, the first thing Spirit is showing me is you. It kind of looks like a suitcase, but it's kind of also a box. It's just like full of stuff, papers. You're searching. Like I see you rattling through this stuff, and it feels like paperwork. It looks like papers, like lots and lots of papers and that. Ah, okay. So what I'm being told is it's representative of your your spiritual journey. We're going to call it that you've read lots of stuff, you've attended lots of stuff, you have lots of interest, but all this interest in no direction. You don't really know where to go, and that's why they keep showing me you shuffling through this, trying to find that one thing that's going to make sense to you, and yet it eludes you. You can't seem to find it. That's because it's inside. It's not the paper. It's not somebody else's knowledge. This is knowledge that's going to come from yourself, from your higher self, your soul self. And and they're showing me your higher self kind of in a cartoon image right now, and it's banging itself against the fridge trying to, like, come on, let's make this make sense. So if you're probably feeling that way, as you just kind of want to bang your head because it's just not coming together. So equally, your soul is going, oh my God, we're so close. We just got to realize it is within. It's not outside of yourself. Okay, to get to the nuggets of truth within, you need to quiet outside of yourself. And they're showing me that you really do not take an awful lot of downtime. You do seem to be a pretty busy kind of person. And when we're busy, both physically and mentally, we can't connect with spirit because we're too busy. And the physical energy that we put out isn't conducive for connecting either. Okay. So we need to bring you down to a state where you can connect. What they're showing me, I don't know, Barbara, if you live near water, but they are showing me it's like a pond, not a pond, like a creek. It could be a river, but it doesn't look really big. Just a small creek where you're just sitting on a rock by the creek, feet in the water, just chilling. This will be your ideal spot. I'm hoping that there's a place like that around where you live. If not, try to find something. A bathtub will work in a pinch, but that's not the ideal scenario because I see they want you out in nature, enjoying the last of the summer and connecting with the earth in this way because it will ground you. And on top of that, it'll help calm your mind. They're showing me that water is very soothing to your mind. So in the winter time, or if you're in a place where you can't get out in the winter because there's snow or it's just not proper weather, they're suggesting that you get sounds of nature, but water trickling. For whatever reason, the sound of water is a calming agent to you, and it will help you connect and quiet this down. That's when the magic's going to happen for you because you will be able to start getting, okay, they're going to correct me on that because you're already getting it, but you're not identifying the information yet because you're too busy. So you will make the connection that some of what's dropping in for you is from the divine because you're not making the connection. And the sound of the water will really elevate this for you. Okay, so again, in the winter, a bathtub with the water sounds will work. If you happen to live somewhere where it's sunny all year round, even better. But you have a couple alternatives. Try that and then listen for the soft voice. Our ego is loud. It booms. It's controlling and it never shuts up. That's how you can tell it's the ego. Spirit is soft. It's subtle. It's gentle. It's kind. That's the difference. So if you're hearing judgment, that's you. That's the ego. If you're hearing love, guidance, support, that's when you know you're connected because you'll feel it. Okay, so Barbara, I'm going to leave you with that with blessings, and I hope that helps. Okay, who are you drawn to, Rackley?
I'm gonna go to Sylvia.
Here. Okay, gotcha.
How you doing, Sylvia?
Are you still here? First off, Sylvia.
Here?
If you're here, please type in the chat. She was having a little bit of connection issues, so hopefully we're good.
I hope she's here.
Yep, there you go.
Okay. Hi, Sylvia. How are you doing? So, as I tune into your energy, I tune in. I like right away. I can. It's like, you know, when it's like your favorite auntie or whatever. Like you seem to me like you're such a woman who is always spreading like bundles of love and always like flowery and bubbly type of personality, and you like to take care of your people and so on and so forth. And I feel like lately you're sort of having a hard time channeling that. yourself as you normally do. Um, what came up for you from my tarot deck is the Three of Swords, which means somebody broke your heart or was not faithful to you, or in some way um, did you wrong. And if that is the case, which I'm hearing that it is the case, so in that case, w- mm, they're saying you're gonna find yourself soon again properly and be stronger than ever. So as I was saying, I was speaking with my friend Zach earlier, and we were talking about how, COVID created this great awakening, has awoken people, has triggered this mm, wave of raising of frequency and vibration where people are on a higher level of consciousness, and all of a sudden um, things that were not so possible a couple of years ago became possible. The same thing happens, when everything happens for a reason. I'm a strong believer in that, and I think that for you, the lesson would be to not be such a giver. You're very quick to give open-heartedly. So am I, by the way. And um, that's easily taken advantage of. We would like to think that everybody else sort of wishes best for everybody else as well, and that everybody has good intentions for people, but there are still people on this planet that are on a lower vibration that only really it's not their fault in a way, but in other words, they can't see the bigger picture. They're just trying to eat now, in other words. So they're trying to consume whatever they can consume for whatever reason now, because it temporarily makes them feel better, but in reality they have a lot of work to do on themselves, and they can't face, you know they can't face who they really are with themselves yet. So continue being you is what I would say. Just continue being you, and everything works out in very mysterious ways in life. Is this guy back? Oh no, never mind. Sorry. Everything works out in very mysterious ways in life, so it's always for the better. Even when bad things happen, it's always for the better. It's always for growth. Never stop being you, though, because we need people like you on this planet. That's what I have to say.
Okay, thank you, Rackley. Is Helena still here, please? If so, please chat. Type in the chat, Helena.
You're welcome. My pleasure.
Helena, are you still here? Helena? Okay, good. All right. So, Helena, as I come into your energy, the first thing Spirit's showing me is you sitting in a front row seat of a movie theater, waiting for the movie to come on. And it's not coming on. You're sitting here waiting patiently, but now you're starting to get impatient. It's like, what the heck? Here it's supposed to be going on. What's going on? I'm just trying to see what this is about. Okay. So what Spirit's telling me, Lena, is the reason there's no movie playing is because you're in the process of, and again, this is symbolic, you're in the process of writing your own movie. You're the star of your movie. And to date, you've been an actor in other people's movies, but you haven't really been fully embraced being the what's a main actor in your own movie. So you've kind of been going through life, I guess, not fully paying attention, not fully present in your life. And I know that sounds kind of I can hear you going, "Oh, I've gone there," but they're telling me this. I can only share what they're telling me. And because you haven't been as present as you could be, you're sort of feeling a little bit disenchanted because, well, the movie should be playing and it's not. Okay. Okay. So, what they're saying, again, this is all symbolic. Get out of the seat. All right, I like that. Leave the theater, get in the car and start driving your life. Okay. Don't watch it go by as you would in a movie theater. Become an active participant in your life. Now, the reason they used a car is one, it's mobile, and two, it can take you to places that you couldn't get there on your own. So there is this for you. You have so many opportunities out there if you really embrace your life and become that person in it, not just floating through it. They're telling me that, and that's exactly what they're showing me, is you just kind of drifting through your life. Um, all right. So okay. Oh, slow down. Yeah, and then they're giving it to me another way, which is you jogging, but again, you're running. You're trying to speed dial through life. Take the time to enjoy it. Because if you don't, what's going to happen as you get older, you're going to think, oh my God, I really let it all fly by and I didn't really do anything. And you're going to be at a stage where you just don't feel fulfilled. I know you're feeling that a bit now, but let me tell you, 20 years from now, you're going to be really kind of going, oh, what did I do by not doing? So, what do you do? And here's another part of it is because as I'm exploring what you do, I see reaching for books, but then you don't pick it off the shelf. And then if you do pick it off the shelf, you don't open it. Oh, I get it. Okay. So they're telling me part of this, I guess, resistance to be the main actor in your own story is fear. It's fear of the unknown. It's so much easier to just be in the moment and not really think about things and just go through life than it is to make plans and have them not fall through or not come to fruition and have them fall through. But that's just part of redirecting you. So get in the car, put the thing in go, and just drive your life. They're talking about, okay, just a second here. Block. So to pare it down so it doesn't feel too big and too overwhelming, what they're suggesting that you do is find one passion, one thing that lights you up, and then go on the road trip and explore it. So again, it may not be a road trip, but they're just using that theme and do it. Even if it's just, you know, well, they're showing me going to the liquor store and really focusing on a bottle of wine that you really want to try. Just something simple like that. It doesn't have to be big, but as you go through and do things like that, if that's something you would do, really be in the moment of it and go, okay, and feel everything that's involved with making decisions for yourself, because that's also part of what you need to do. I know you can do this, just little steps at a time. Again, try it with something that you're really interested in, be it a bottle of wine or whatever it could be, but start being more present in your life and really focusing on what you're doing. That way, life won't pass you by. Okay, so I'll leave you with that with blessings. Okay, Rackley, who are you drawn to? I'll tell you who we still have. Alnur, Bung, Keenan, Michelle, Pang, Michelle Bennett, Ilya, Nadine, Katie,
Wow.
Jennifer, and Orient, or who?
Wow, that's a lot of people. Okay, who's still here who wants a reading?
Well, I just told you, but that's okay.
Yeah, I know. I can't
Okay.
choose
If
that
you're
guy.
still here needing a reading, could you please type in the chat, please, so we know you're still here? Okay.
Well, I need that little picture. You see that little picture? I'm gonna go to Ali. Somehow, some way, that
Okay.
little picture
Okay.
means
Go for it.
everything. The picture of flowers, Aliyah. Okay. Aliyah, as I tune into your energy, I get a feeling that you're like a queen, like a soft, hey, flower, like a soft flower, just like your mini picture there. Um, you need to be sort of, hold on. What they're saying is you need to trust yourself. You need to trust yourself because you're a very intuitive person. You're a very intuitive person. I'm not sure if you know that yet or you don't know that yet, but um, you're like the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is a very loving and intuitive person. Um, but I think that you're it's hard for you to accept that about yourself. It's hard for you to accept how special you are because you just can't seem to it's sort of like, oh, that can't be me, you know what I mean, that can't be me because I'm sort of not good enough to be like that, you know what I mean. But you're very special, and you're very patient, and but you're fragile, very fragile. The, your challenge in this life is to take your um, what you feel to be the most correct thing and listen to that over everybody else's, because it seems like it is often that how you feel a situation is or how things are often different than how everybody else views it. you're you have to step into essentially the same thing, grab the bull by the horns. Okay, you need to grab the bull by the horns and just believe in yourself, trust in yourself, trust what comes, because I think once you do that, you're gonna be on top of the world. The self-esteem, I'm seeing, I'm hearing upbringing, how you were raised, how you were raised, how you were made to feel while you were being raised. Maybe wasn't you weren't given credit for the things that you did accomplish as much as you would like, or you weren't given as much attention as you would like. There are some things to visit for your upbringing to do with, your family. Maybe one parent was a little bit not there for you. There are things to be healed. Take a deep dive in childhood traumas. I don't even want to call it a trauma, but you know,
Experiences.
experiences. Yeah, experience is a good word. Um, take a look. Start there. Start there. You will remember situations and instances where you were maybe made to feel not as special for whatever reason. Just have a deep dive, because those memories are and those experiences are deep within our subconscious, and they surface in ways in adult life that are very subtle and hard to notice, like insecurities and stuff like that. So once you heal those insecurities or those experiences, once you accept them and let them go for whatever they are, then you will start to see yourself in more of a what's that word that I'm looking for? More confident manner, you know? More confident manner. You will be able to see yourself for that special person that you are. And that's not an easy it's not an easy task, to be honest with you. Yeah, you're welcome. Okay. I think that is a very good place to start, and then you'll get to where you're going for, I'm sure. Yeah, I'll leave you with that. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. Okay, we're going to do two more. I'll do one and then Irakli will do one. Okay, Michelle B, are you still here? If you're still here, please type in the chat. Okay. So, Michelle, as I come into your energy, the first thing I heard was sunshiny days. So, what Spirit's telling me is that you're coming out of, I don't want to call it a dry patch, but I don't know why they're saying dry patch, but a difficult time, something that was disruptive, I guess, is a way to go to it. But they want you to know that you're pretty much through it. You did wonderful. Whatever it was you just went through, they're really pleased. They're saying you prevented yourself from getting triggered by things that used to trigger you. So that's huge growth. Whether you've noticed that you've done that, they're giving you accolades for that now. They're telling you, they want you to know that there is sunshiny days coming. Summer's winding down. These days are coming. They are kind of letting me know, not with a great detail though, that the summer wasn't a great one for you. It wasn't what you hoped it would be, and that's okay. It's coming. This fall is going to be magical. They're telling me that there's some online course. I don't know what, and I don't know where. There's some online course. It's like you're going to get it in the an email or something. You're going to get it really organically. That, okay, it's a spiritual email. You need to pay attention to it. Okay. I feel you've gotten it before. They're telling me you've gotten it before and you kind of looked at it, you kind of pushed it away. You're going to find it appears again. I don't know what it is. You need to pay attention because this is being sent to you for a reason. They're telling me that you sort of lost touch with your mysticism that you used to have, though you've developed it in different ways. They're saying that there's been an honoring of the land that's taken place, an appreciation of nature that's taken place, which is wonderful, but there's this new thing that's coming as well. So please stop kicking the email to the curb, whatever it is, pay attention to it because it's going to bring you a new experience that's going to reignite your passion. Sunshiny days. They keep saying sunshiny days. So I'm going to leave you with that with blessings, Michelle. Okay. And Irakli, who is it you would like to go to? We still have.
Just go to Michelle Pang. Is that who you went to?
No, I went to Michelle Bennett or Benedict. Michelle Pang still needs a message.
Okay.
We have an.
I'll go there.
Is that who you're going to? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Michelle.
Can you let us know that you're still here? Anyway, I think she's still here. So I'll just go ahead and read. Michelle, don't be so hard on yourself. I feel like you have these goals and expectations that are relentless in relentless, definitely, in your I feel like there's other people who put expectations on you that are relentless, and it's like you have to prove that you're good enough, and then no matter how hard you try, you still get sort of stabbed in the back. um
She's not understanding what you're saying.
she says, sorry, what's that mean? If you don't understand what I'm saying, then it's okay, just allow it to be. Sometimes these messages don't make sense right off the bat, and they can make sense later. Okay, but sometimes they may never make any sense. So that's usually not the case though. So
He's saying the word relentless, Michelle,
oh, the
which
word,
means, yeah, is that the word you don't understand? Relentless means it never gives up. It keeps coming at you. It's relentless. Keeps going and going, coming. That's what
it's
relentless means.
very strong. It's like I don't even know what I was saying, to be honest with you. But yeah, yeah, about you being, the expectations put on you being relentless. Yeah. And you being okay, let me refocus. Make sure that whatever it is that you're doing it for you, because what will happen later in life is life will pass you by, and you will realize that, holy shit, you've lived your, excuse my language, you've lived your life for what other people have wanted versus what you want. And you there's like all these things that Michelle wants, and yeah, there's all these things that Michelle wants, and who Michelle is, who isn't necessarily what Michelle is actually doing today. I hope I portrayed that correctly. Um,
In a nutshell, Michelle, stop listening to other people's opinion. Do your own thing.
yeah,
In a
thank
nutshell.
you, thank you very much. That's exactly what I'm trying to say. Do your own thing. Do your own thing. Get to know who Michelle really is. It's a journey. You know, I hit 30 years old, and I'm like, damn, I don't even know who I am. I don't know who I am at all. At all. It was very confusing. I still don't know who I am, but I know much better now. thanks to exploring and going within. And that journey is not always fun. It definitely is not fun. It is not
It's work.
exciting. But when you come out of the tunnel, you're like, I'm so thankful that I went there. It really is, because many things happen throughout that process, and there's a good chance you might discover what your purpose here is on this planet. I'm a firm believer that everyone has a higher purpose. Like, we all have a job to do, not our everyday job. Yeah, yeah, I know you have. It's not about our everyday job that I'm talking about. I'm talking about the job that is unseen. It's not some it's a mystical job. It's a purpose, a mystical purpose. I believe we all have that. um and it's for the growth of our soul, right? And if we hide ourselves from everyone and everything, and many people hide themselves from themselves. This is the big issue. This is a huge issue. So screw what everybody else says, and be you, and be proud of you. That's all I have for you. Thank you.
Okay. So that's all we're going to do for the night. So our next free event like this is September the 6th, which I think is Tuesday. So hopefully, if you didn't get a message, come on out to that. Maybe you'll get one. So thank you for joining us. And I'll type in here one last time. You can check us out on our website. We have all sorts of other free things that we do, some paid things we do. On the website, it shows you all of that. And there's maybe other things that are interesting to you. So again, thank you for joining us tonight and allowing us to work with you and serve spirit. So
Thank you.
namaste and blessings. Night, everybody.
Good night.